Hey everybody, it's time to visit with Garrett Shrader. We run the 2-minute drill. He knows it better than anybody. Garrett, it's one time after another. You get the ball, 51 seconds to go in this case. I know you practice it all the time. What are the principles at play here that put you in position to succeed?
Timing down is the biggest thing, but with that given scenario, we had great field position, the penalties and the return. So we were more than set up, and it was going out to play. We really should have been moving the ball a bit better, but they were grabbing and holding us. We finally got one of them out of a couple of times, but so then we just went out and made the plays, and we lost a little bit more time than we wanted to, but we were fine.
Well, down and distance, everybody has to work with, but not everybody has to be as calm or as capable of finding people. What's in it inside of you that puts you in position to come through in that situation? And you might disagree, but you could argue the two biggest throws of your career here, you got crushed on both of them and delivered a perfect ball.
Yeah, just guys seeing the defense and going to the right spot, and then throwing it there is the biggest thing. But we had plenty enough time, and OG ran a good route, and
Sure.
Everybody else, especially Court, who was just as important on his play, keeping his guy occupied, so allowing all that space and not to go score.
Is it difficult, Garrett? First play could have been intercepted. This is with 51 seconds to go. Second play, nice job by the corner to knock one away. You eventually, as you said, there was some holding. You got a defensive holding. You get back to first down, but you got to have a little bit of patience there and some perseverance to think that your time's going to come.
Oh yeah, no, the first one especially. We thought he ran into him, threw it behind him on purpose, and he ran into him. They didn't call anything. Second play, the guy sticks his arm. He was grabbing it all the way down. So, that was another one that we thought we were going to get another one. And then finally the third one, which was probably the least of the three, they finally fell out with us, and they called it on that one. And then we went out and scored.
You got it to go. This offense is clicking right now. 37 points per game. Some of those obviously defensive points. How do you feel here? You got 3 games down and back at the conference play with UVA.
Yeah, we got a great opportunity. We've been doing good for the most part, and just can't start slow like we did last week. And so our defense will take care of business, special teams, and then just got to make sure we're doing all the right things on offense, and we should be good.
Sure. I'm sure I know the answer to this, but Robert and I, Jason Beck, obviously they have Virginia in their recent past. They helped train Brennan Armstrong, who put up monster numbers last year or the year before. Anything special from them this week? I know it's a big one for them.
They're just really, they're a sound team defensively, and they do things they do. They're I don't want to say they don't try to do too much. It's the first year, but they are a really sound team, and they know what they're working with.
All right, Garrett, appreciate the time as always. Best of luck, and we'll pick you up in the final minute or so against Virginia, all right?
Thank you.
That's where Garrett Shrader does his best work. We'll see how it comes down to the wires. The Orange take on the Hoos Friday night in the Dome.